Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of chilled, relaxed plant content where we talk about the good, the bad, the thriving, and the dying plants in our collection. If that sounds like something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button and come hang out. So today, I'm going to be discussing some plants that I regret buying. Yeah, I have about 10 or 11 here, and I'm just going to show them to you, tell you why I regret them, and give you my opinion on the plants in general, and you can give me your opposing opinion or your agreeing opinion in the comments below. We can start a discussion on why these plants may not be for you or me or anybody else or whatever it is. So, first one we're going to do, if you've seen a couple of my videos, you know the aglaonema. I regret every single one that I bought. I bought multiples. Different kinds, obviously, and some of them are the same, but yeah, I rotted all the roots, and so now we are just gonna make these a water-based plant, and we're gonna see what survives and what doesn't survive, and yeah, that's it. So aglaonemas are a no-go for me. I just rot the roots. I don't know. I don't know what it is they need, because I'm an underwaterer for the most part, and I still rot those roots. Yeah. Alright, so the next one I'm going to show you is a philodendron, and it is called the Wendempi. Now this is not what it looked like when I first purchased it. The leaves were longer and it wasn't as bushy, but I had underwatered it severely by like a couple weeks, and it all died back, and it grew back, which I was glad because I thought I'd killed it, but now this is what it is, and I'm just not a fan of how this grows. It's just, I don't know. I think in my plant parenthood journey I've figured out that I'm really not into like the bushy type plants. I either like them to trail or to climb. And there's a couple that I will, I guess, tolerate being more of a bushy plant. And this isn't it. I'm glad it's alive. I'm glad I didn't kill it. But right now, I would not purchase it again. Maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe it'll, I don't know, grow better, look nicer later on, and then I won't hate it, but right now it's just not for me. Okay, the next one is a Philodendron Pincushion. Yeah, when I got it, the leaves were about that size, and it was dying, and I could not figure out why it was dying. I tried a whole bunch of different things. I repotted it, everything. And I finally got fed up, and I had this, and I put it over it as like a little cloche, and it grew. It put out all these little leaves, but yeah, that's all it's done. And I mean, it's a cute little philodendron, I guess, but again, the growth pattern's kind of wonky. The leaves are so small. I have fertilized it. It's in like decent, it gets decent amount of water. It just, I don't know, it reverted back to a juvenile form maybe. I'm not sure, but I would not purchase this again. Partially because it needs a cloche. It takes up more space. I don't know, it's just, it's a cute little plant, but it takes up more space than just the plant needs because of the cloche. So I would not purchase this one again. Although maybe it will grow up and it'll be really tall, a whole bunch of weird little leaves. Maybe that'll look cool, but I'm going to say no. Alright, the next one, you're going to see a theme, is my Philodendron Congo rojo. Again, it's just the growth pattern. It's more of like a bushy plant. It doesn't really grow, doesn't really trail. The leaves, these plants also need like a lot more humidity than I am interested in providing. So the leaves come out wonky, they come out all messed up. Yeah, it's not for me. So I guess we can maybe blow through a couple more of these because there's a lot of philodendrons. So this is the Imperial Green. Again, you can see the new leaf here, they all get stuck. And because of that, I've resorted to putting them in little plastic bags in here to kind of help keep the humidity up around them. And yeah, I don't know. I might have to bring up my fish tank and maybe just put them in like a fish tank, all of them, and maybe that will help increase the humidity so the leaves come out nicer and they don't get stuck. But yeah, it's a wonky guy. Alright, so we will also touch on the Imperial Rojo, or Imperial Red. This one I like a little bit more. I really like the red of the leaves, but it's a very like wonky and wiggly type of plant. They all need stakes. Yeah, I don't know. Look at this weird leaf. That's just a weirdo. Whatever, right? And then we'll talk about these two guys together. So, do you see what I have to do to get these guys happy? So this is the Philodendron Macaulay Finale. And yeah, and then I also have the, is this it? Yeah, the Prince of Orange. You don't need both. They're so similar. I actually like the Macaulay Finale better. I think the darker leaves are better looking. The orange, it does come out bright orange. This isn't a brand new leaf. It does come out bright orange, but it fades so quickly that I could have just got a green and it would be the same. So those are that. I have one more philodendron. I think, oh no, I showed you this one. I showed you that one. I do have one more philodendron to show you though. This is the Philodendron Dark Lord. I go back and forth about liking this plant. The biggest issue I have is the leaves come out all messed up because of the humidity. And yeah, again, it's more of like a bush plant. I don't know, it's alright. It's also very wobbly, but it is pretty. I really like the dark red maroon color of that leaf. But I wouldn't buy you again. I'm sorry. Not worth it. Alright, I think we've finally gotten through all of the philodendrons. Now I'm going to show you a Pepperoni Raindrop. And yeah, all the leaves fell off. It does look like some of the leaves or some of the buds are going to sprout leaves again, which is cool. That's part of the reason why I like peperomias, because they can grow leaves again from the same node. But I don't know. It's not as cool as the Peperomia watermelon. I could live without it, you know? It's very wonky. Yeah. It's also kind of needs a lot of water. Not a lot of water, but if you miss a watering, the bottom leaves are gonna fall off. And that's just not kind of the plant that I want to take care of. I need more resilient plants, like, you know, pothos or the trailing philodendrons. Those are the good ones, guys. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna throw it out. I'm not gonna throw out any of them. But if they die, I won't cry about it. So yeah. Okay, what is next? I feel like I blew through them. But okay, so this is probably the last one I'm going to talk about today, and the most regrettable purchase I've ever made. Yeah, this is some type of bonsai. I've had it for a couple of years. Just the fact that it has green leaves at all is amazing, but I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this. I guess I thought it was going to be like a cute little like plant, you know, like a ball of leaves up here and a cute little stem system and root system, and no. It's just constantly struggling, constantly upset. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong on this guy. I don't water it too much. I wait until like these guys are wrinkly. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I shouldn't wait that long, but I would not buy this again. If I want a bonsai, I will grow a tree seed from seed and grow it how I want it to grow, because then at least it's acclimated to my environment, to how I want to treat it. And it can just, you know, if it's going to die, it can die quicker than this prolonged poor baby dying, going on probably almost 3 years. Who knows? But yeah, so what plants do you guys regret buying? Do we have some of the same plants? Yeah, what would you do about this plant in particular, I guess? It wants to live because it doesn't put out green, and it really does want to live, but I keep killing it. I don't know. I can't save it. So these are the 10 or 11 plants that I regret buying. Throw in the comments below if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, and which plants do you regret buying? Alrighty guys, until next time, relax, plant, and peace out.